All right, have and have not fans. This video is asking the question, did the OWN network want the series to die? Did the OWN network set up the haves and the have-nots to fail? So before going forward in the video, please take a moment to like the video, hit subscribe, click the bell notification icon and select all. That way you are up to date whenever I post content to the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Now, I don't know how many of these videos I'm going to do. I honestly didn't expect to do 6 have and have not videos on yesterday, but here we are with yet another one. And I've just had time to kind of sit back and think about, the show ending, and it's something that happens to every program. Eventually a series, sitcom, drama, movie series, franchise, whatever, it comes to an eventual end. And with the haves and the have-nots, it's not that I haven't accepted that it is coming to a close in a few months. It's the fact that I don't think I like how things have, ended up. Like, it's the big question as to whether or not the series will get a proper conclusion / series finale. But I just can't make peace with the whole cancellation reason being a massive drop in ratings. If you ask me, I think one of the most damning parts about the ratings was OWN, because of the fact that I just never really got behind the way they promoted the series. Like, for the past few years, it's just been unclear if the show was ending or not, because how many times have I went against the masses in regards to whether or not a particular episode that aired prior to a hiatus was the mid-season or the season finale? It's been plenty of times. But I cannot understand how they went ahead and aired the first part of season 8. And they said it was the mid-season finale. Okay, no problem. Mid-season finale. Yet they announced the show is coming back for the final season in May. There are 8 episodes left. If that's the case, why in the world are you calling it the final season now, when you say it's the back half of the current season? In my opinion, what should have happened is they should have just went ahead, because Angela Robinson, aka Veronica, when she did that interview and stated this is the final season, I don't know why Tyler nor OWN went ahead and just marketed the season as the final season. I think if they would have said season 8 is the final season, ratings would have been high as hell. I don't care how many people. Look, let me put it this way. If you go on the OWN or the Haves and Have-Nots official Facebook pages, anytime they post a clip, a photo, the comments on that, look, I think, I used to think like the comment section on my YouTube videos were divisive. If you go to the comments on any of those Facebook posts, I'd say around 95% of those comments are people who say they are done with the show. I quit watching years ago. Maybe true. But if you put final in front of almost anything, you're bound to draw in viewers, supporters, ratings. Part of me feels like they didn't really know what they were doing. Because like I said in other videos, Discovery now owns 95% of the OWN network. Could it have been just a situation where they decided to take the series or the network in a different direction? And if so, they just felt like, hey, thanks, Tyler, but we don't need the haves anymore. Because remember, the show was originally supposed to end with season 7. So Tyler kind of gave it another season or so just for the OWN network to figure things out. And now it's like, oh, okay, we're good. We're going in another direction. We don't need the haves and the have-nots anymore. It truly feels like I don't know if season 8 was set up to be the final season, as in the network wanted it to bomb. That's why they didn't advertise it as the final season. or if they just simply didn't know what they were doing next. And it's like, it wasn't until we got to the ending of the mid-season episode that it's like, okay, we're ending the show. That's a wrap, Tyler. Thanks so much, but that's it. I just can't wrap my mind around the advertising for that. Like, I just don't see why you would say the final season if it's the same season. I truly feel that if this was advertised as the final season from the beginning, when we got that first episode of the season, the ratings would have been higher than what they are or were. And I don't really understand how the ratings fell, but I guess it probably just came down to season 7 just being as horrible as it was. I mean, go back to my episode reviews. You know, I wasn't feeling that season at all. Or I don't even think there were like 5 solid Yeah, looking at 2020 as a whole, from the beginning in January when the show picked back up to where it ended in 2020, I don't think there were any solid episodes. Wait, when did season 8 start? Was it October? Look, I forgot. It's been a while, dang it. Oh, yeah, that's right, because season 7 ended, and it's like, oh, we're bringing the show back in like a couple of weeks. And I'm like, But then season 8 started off pretty damn decent. I'm like, wow, it's like season 7 set the bar so low that here we are in season 8 is halfway decent. And now with the show getting good, now you want to end it all. So it's just one of those situations where I feel like OWN probably just set it up to fail. Either it just set it up to fail because they just wanted to get rid of it, so they were looking for any excuse. Because when you think about it, that actually makes sense, because with Greenleaf, it wasn't canceled. It was established by the creators that it was always meant to be 5 seasons. Okay, whatever. But with the haves and the have-nots, it's like, it doesn't make sense to just take away your #1 rated show. So let's do something that will kill the ratings and then say that's the reason we're ending the show. Or they just didn't know what direction they were going to go when Oprah sold a big share of it to Discovery, and then they just wanted to do something different. Who knows? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, if you would like to donate, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll talk to you later.